Hi, I'm bigcal and welcome to my world. Today I'm going to be taking a look at a mystery pickup. Yes, so I got this lovely box in the post today from Strictly Limited. Strictly Limited are a European-based company that do something similar to limited run games, where they release physical versions of games that don't normally get them. So they release actually quite a lot per year, and a lot of them are sometimes bigger games that you might expect, like a lot of shooters and things from previous consoles. They get ported onto new ones like Darius and things like that. So some big names there, as well as some smaller indie titles. I bought a few over the years from them. I'm still waiting on a couple in the post, but yeah. In here is a Switch game, and I have no idea what it is, because I got an email about a week and a half ago or so, and they were saying that, we have some small stock left of a bunch of formerly out of stock titles. So they found some extra stock, and they were selling them off for cheaper. But the thing is, you didn't know what you would get, so you'd either choose the system, the Switch, the PS4, the PS5. I think there might have been another system there, not sure exactly what was there. Maybe the Vita. But yeah, and there were a couple of collector's editions maybe, but they were sold out long before I got there. The only one that was still in stock was PS5 and Switch when I went to look, and thought I'll just go with Switch. And I should have a graphic now of the percentage chance of getting certain titles. Some games they only had 1 in stock, and some they had up to 25 in stock. So yeah, what's in here? I have absolutely no idea. Is it going to be one of the high percentage chance ones? Knowing my luck, most likely. Will it be one of the low percentage ones? Probably not, but it'd be awesome if it was. The good thing is I don't own any of the games that were listed that you could get, so that's awesome. But whether or not I'm going to like the game's a whole different story. So I'm going to open it up now and let's just find out what's in the box. So get good old scissors out. And get through the tape. Come on. Stupid tape, being so sticky. God damn. There we go. Opened it up, and we get a nice surprise package inside, so we don't know straight away what it's going to be. There's a CD soundtrack with it. At least I'm assuming that's what it is there's a CD with it, so I don't want to look at the CD yet until I open up the package, so I'm just going to throw that over there. Hopefully it hasn't broken, and not look at it. Let's open up this package, and we'll see what we get. Okay, let's see, it is the Breakers collection, and offhand I have no idea what this is, and the back doesn't help, it's just that. So, yeah, and I also don't know if it's one of the rare ones or not, because I don't have that list on me. It's on my computer, or I can't even look at it on my phone, because my phone is what's being used to record the video. So the Breakers collection also comes with a postcard, and yeah, comes with the soundtrack Immortal Redneck by Damien Sanchez. Assuming it's a soundtrack for the game. Don't know for sure. Yeah, so that's cool. I at least get a game and a soundtrack. So I'm assuming it's either fighting or beat 'em up. I'm hoping more beat 'em up, not that big into fighters, but well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to put the game in, give it a try, see what I think of it, and then get back on camera and talk about it. Okay, so I'm back, and I have tested out Breakers collection, and it is a collection of 2 fighting games, not brawlers unfortunately, but 2 fighting games from the Neo Geo days, which I don't think came out originally anywhere other than Japan back in the day, but now you can get them on modern systems, Steam and things like that in English, mostly digitally, of course. Strictly Limited did the physical version. Don't know if anyone else did a physical version. Sometimes you get that, sometimes Limited Run might do a physical version, but then in other regions we might get a normal physical release. So, yeah. Firstly, just want to bring up the soundtrack. It dawned on me as soon as I stopped recording. Immortal Redneck is a game. So it's the soundtrack to a completely different game. Don't know why they included it, but okay. Immortal Redneck, I know it as what's dubbed now as a boomer shooter. It's one of the old shooting style games similar to the likes of Doom and Quake, and this one in particular reminds me more of a Serious Sam than anything else. I've not played it myself, but it does look fun. And yeah, I have the soundtrack. I had a quick look on the website. You can't buy the soundtrack on its own. It only came in a bundle with the game on the PS4. And the physical version is all sold out. So they just, I guess, happened to have one extra copy of the CD, or maybe a few more, and sent me one with Breakers Collection. Completely different game in every way. So yeah, okie dokie. Got the soundtrack to that there. Cool. Yeah, Breakers Collection. So obviously open it up. The cartridge is still in there. Got some nice artwork on the inside in black and white. A nice full colour manual here. And goes through the different fighters and a list of commands and things like that. Yeah, and then at the back, a list of stages and artwork. So, very nice. And yeah, I've had a quick go on both of the games. The first Breakers, I just had a single fight. Controls pretty much how you would expect a fighter from, that time period to play. Very much like a Street Fighter 2 style game. That's kind of the biggest example I know. Probably more, was it Fatal Fury or something on the Neo Geo? More of that style for them, but I think more people are going to know. If you say it kind of plays like Street Fighter 2, they'll understand what you mean more than most other examples. I was able to do a couple of special moves thanks to the guide in here, but if you know Street Fighter 2 especially, a lot of the similar commands will do the same type of moves in here. Yeah, I was able to do a proper special move in the sequel. Is it Breaker's Revenge, I think it's called? Because at the bottom you build up a meter, it goes up when you get a successful hit, it slowly builds up. 1, 2 and 3 different levels. I don't know if there's different, more powerful ones you can hit when you get to level 3 compared to level 2 or level 1, but yeah, I was able to finally, a little bit difficult with the Switch Pro controller, I must admit. Using the analog stick was terrible. He just kept jumping when I was doing a quarter circle. Even though I was, just doing a quarter circle from the bottom to the middle, wasn't pressing up, but still jumping, so I had to use the D-pad, and the D-pad, some people like it, some people hate it. I normally don't have much issue with it, but it was a little bit iffy with this game, I must admit. I was able to get off a nice special move a couple of times in a fight in Breaker's Revenge. So, I'm not that big into fighting games, I must admit, but I do enjoy some of the more older ones, especially Street Fighter 2. I grew up playing that and all the different versions of it, so I can have fun with that, and I did have a little bit of fun with this, playing it just for the short period of time I had it. There's also some online modes as well that you can play with this version. I don't know if it's cross-platform or not, cross-play with you, because it's on PS4, I think it's on Xbox, it's on Steam and things like that, or if you can only do online with your particular version. There's some extras as well, sound tests and artwork and things if you're into that. Doesn't really bother me, but it's there if you want it, and it looks like there's some options you can have it look like a CRT and things like that, but I don't care, I just want it to look how it looks. I don't need some CRT filter to remind me of the good old days. If I want it to look like a CRT, I would get a CRT. Or at least I would if I had room and money for a CRT, because they're big buggers and they're expensive these days. But anyway, just grab the case again, yeah. So, Breaker's Collection, I did have a look again at the percentage-wise of what the chances were, and it was one of the higher ones at 7.5%, because they were the most available at 25%. so I didn't get lucky. I was hoping maybe one of the Darius collections. There were 2 of those, but yeah. So, am I happy with the purchase? Sort of. It's not a game I would have bought. Normally, I would not have said, "Oh, Breakers Collection, click add to basket." But I don't mind that it was part of this SEO mystery thing. I bought it not knowing what I was going to get, knowing I could get a game that I didn't like at all. So the fact that I got one that I can get some enjoyment out of it is definitely a huge positive. It seems like a pretty fun game. So yeah, it's nice to add it to the collection, and yeah, pretty cool that they also included a soundtrack for a completely different game. So yeah, I don't imagine I'm going to open this up and listen to it. But yeah, it's nice to just add to the collection, I guess, and obviously this will add to my ever-growing Switch collection. So, I'm bigcal, thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments below if you have ordered one of these mystery games from Strictly Limited, and let me know what you think of the Breakers collection, and I'll see you again next time.